Hello there, folks, and welcome back to part two of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Hope you're well and keeping safe. So, we are going to crack on and not waste too much time, hopefully, and yeah, just sort of crack on in it. So, anyway, so we are at the main menu of the game. So, this is basically it is what it is. So, campaign mode basically is story mode, which we was just in the last part. Free duel is a sort of a very important, obviously. It basically is what it is, free duel. Now, basically, how this goes is basically for every opponent that you defeat will come and fall into this sort of part of the game. Now, it's massively key, obviously, because there are certain players that you get better cards off than others. Now, we'll get into that hopefully a little bit more in this game. And yeah, we shall see what we can do, and hopefully get to see some more characters as well in this part. So let's get on with it and not waste too much more time. So we got the build deck, as you sort of know what that is. Basically, that is what it is. The library basically is basically for all the cards that are available in this game. So there's 722 unbelievable, massively well, I don't even know what to say. There's a lot of cards in it. Anyway, so let's come off that. Now, getting probably to one of the main parts of this is the password situation. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what do you need passwords for? Are you going to cheat now or something? So, basically what these are. Now, starting from the top, the star chips. Now, what are the star chips for? The star chips are for basically, you can actually buy the cards with your star chips. Now, for every battle you win, you receive up to 5 star chips. Obviously, powerful and technical, they give you sort of like S rank. You can get like S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank, D rank. But obviously, you sort of want the S ranks to the A ranks. You sort of get like a technicality win. You can get a powerful win, whatever, power win. I don't know how you call it. But these cards basically, there is codes to the cards, and basically they don't show obviously the codes to the cards. But what it is basically, the best way to do it in my eyes is literally going onto the internet and finding out the codes for yourself, which is the best way. Now, I have already sort of got certain cards that I am going to get hopefully, but for now we should just sort of move on, but we'll get that later on in the game. So basically that's what the star chips are sort of for. And also save is just save. So let's get back into the campaign mode, or as I like to call it, story mode. So let's move on with it. So we're back into this geezer. Oh mate, how you doing? Goldilocks and 3 hairs. Lovely. There we go. Anyway, so let's leave the shop and we'll go back into, well, we're going to go into a new place now. We're going to go to the duel ground where we're going to meet a few characters. So I am looking forward to it. So the first person we meet is called Tiana, but in the actual cartoon her name is Taya, but in this case we'll just call her Tiana or Tina, I don't know. Anyway, I've been waiting for you, Simon. Jono was also here a few minutes ago, but he's gone now. Now, Jono basically is Joey from the actual cartoon Yu-Gi-Oh! So, but anyway, how about a duel? So she wants to challenge us to a duel. So you've got 3 options: a duel, talk to somebody else, or go outside. We are going to duel. So we are going to duel about 4 people, I think, hopefully in this part, and hopefully it doesn't last too long. But like I say, so the first card that we won obviously was Torquay, which we might actually put in because of the sort of high attack rating it's got. So we're going to take the Karibo out and put it in. It's not a very good card, but just because it's got a big number, for this sort of part of the game, it becomes pivotal that you do get bigger and, well, it's stupid to say, but when you get bigger, better cards, you obviously expect to win, obviously. So, but it's a silly way to say it. But anyway, so let's move on anyway. So let's crack on. So not a bad start. Now I do recommend as well to do sort of random combinations because you never know goes what with and that lot. So I still sort of do it, even though I've played this game hundreds of times. I still sort of do it. But I do recommend it because you never know what is what. So all good indeed. So hopefully he hasn't got a better card. No, sorry, she hasn't got a better card. Oh, now, it's a Queen's Double. It's a very good card to get, but the problem is we need a certain couple of cards to make our card better. Anyway, so we're going to pit Torquay, or Toric, or whatever it's called. So let's hope we win. So, like I say, how I got this game basically was I basically downloaded an app which did cost money, but it didn't cost a lot, and it cost a couple of quid. And basically, it just allows you to play certain PlayStation 1 games. And I'm sort of glad I made this sort of option, because I've now got this fantastic game, which, like I said, it's one of my favourite games of all time. I know it's a strong thing to say, but it is. Anyway, so that, this. I don't know if the mechanical side of cards goes with the fee. Well, with the, I don't know which card or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but we might give it a go next one. So, like I say, Tiana has absolutely terrible cards. She's just as bad as the person in the first part, Simon. Of all the names, which I could not believe when I first played this. His name's Simon. What's going on there? That's a bit crazy. So anyway, so I don't know what accent that was. I do apologise for folks, to folks and everyone else. Anyway, so marvellous. So we are going to actually use it this time, because I know what this turns into, and this turns into Cyber Soldier. So 1500 attack points and 1700 defense points. But like I say, at this stage of the game, we ain't going defense, we're going all out attack, because it's the best form of defense. So all good indeed. So let's hope we can finish this part soon. We're just going to be, I think, 500 points shy of defeating her. So, but anyway, it's all good indeed. But we shouldn't lose from here. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Now, look at that. We've got the Raigeki card and the Mountain card, which obviously, like I say, are two of the best cards. Well, two good cards that will help you along the way. So we're going to use the Raigeki card, and this is what it does. It gets rid of all the front row cards. Marvellous. And then it gives our chance to attack without even her defending. So she is out of luck, and we have won. Victorious to us. Marvellous. Lovely. So Armed Ninja, so a decent card, obviously, because obviously that sort of adds more firepower. It's not the best, it's not the most powerful card in the world, but like I say, it gives you more options to more combinations and stuff as well. So anyway, ouch, looks like I lost. Oh well, I'll play you again when I get a little better. That you won't, Tiana. So anyway, so the next one we will turn to. I'll see you later. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, you know there's some kind of festival going on in this town plaza, but we'd rather play games right here. Yeah, like we always do. Can't get my words out then. Want to take me on? Well, bring it on then. You know what I mean? Come on, let's play a game. So we're going to play them, obviously. This is... Oh, they actually haven't got any names for these. They just call them Villager 1, Villager 2 and all that. So anyway, so let's get our card. So like I say, it's not a powerful card, but like I say, it gives you more options. More combinations to sort of go for as well. Anyway, there we go. So what we got just over 9 minutes. I'm hoping we can kick some butt. Anyway, so we start off with, it's nice to see we have some beast cards as well, which is good. But on this occasion, they're not very good, because we ain't got anything to combine it with. So, but we'll sort of try that anyway. So we're going to go defensive, because he might have a little better cards. Now, believe it or not, I actually have been beaten by this person before, even though it is really easy. But it's just, if they get a combination and you're sort of stuck with rubbish cards, you just ain't going to win. It's as simple as that. So anyway, so I'm sort of hoping they haven't got too much of a powerful card. Let's see what they got. Oh, well, that's easy enough, isn't it? That's easy enough. Lovely job. So also, is it, one of my favourite features of this game, obviously, as well, is basically the music of the game as well. I do like the music. It's not always the same because there's different music as you get sort of higher sort of thing. But anyway, look at that. It's quite a handsome card to get, isn't it? It's classed as a warrior card. I thought it was a thunder card. No, it's classed as a warrior card. Okay. Well, that's all good, isn't it? Anyway, so let's move on, as they say. Move on. Gucci, which is one of the most worst cards in the game. So we are running through this very nicely. It would have been nice to get some more some combinations by now, but it doesn't look like we are. So nearly took all their life points, half their life points anyway. Hopefully in the next couple of turns the game should be done and dusted. Ooh, let's get Torquay out. Another 1200 to our firepower. So like I said, this is literally one of my favourite games of all time, and I really have enjoyed playing this. And it's one of them games as well that I don't actually get sick of because it's just brilliant. It does get boring, like I said before, a few times, but it's brilliant. I think you find a part in games where it does get a little bit boring. I think all games have that sort of thing in sort of general. Even some of my favourite games, like, I don't know, sort of like Metal Gear Solid and sort of like what are the games like Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage and all that, you know, they're sort of like some of my favourite games and stuff. They do get a little bit boring, but like I say, it's they are all good and some of my favourites. I mean, obviously Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is literally my favourite game of all time. Anyway, so here we go. So we're going to get our first actual combination of this. So we can actually do, believe it or not, one of the most powerful cards in the game, which is called as the Bee Dragon Jungle King, turns into Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Now these cards are brilliant to have, and this is the most powerful obviously card up to this point, and probably will be up to when we get a certain couple of cards. But there is certain cards that are in the 2000s, even 3000, even 4000s, which, well, the 4000 ones we don't get. We can sort of, well, that you don't need to combine sort of thing, which is quite mental considering you think, oh, there's actual 3000 plus out there on its own. Yes, there is, believe it or not. Anyway, so let's see what we can do. So, marvellous. That is marvellous indeed. So, there we go. So we have managed to kick their butt. Let's finish off with a dragon attack. I'm just going to check the time because time is getting on. I think I'm going to stop soon. Anyway, I think we'll do one more battle, folks, and then I'm going to end the Bone Mouse, terrible card. But like I say, we've got a decent rank and we got a power rank, power sort of thing as well. Well, let's play again sometime. Alright, we're going to talk to somebody else. So this, like I say, will be the very, very last battle before we get to the next villager, and then we will end up going somewhere else. If you want it, you'll have to beat me. So basically sort of saying, I'll give you a god if you beat me, and you give me a god if I'll beat you, sort of thing. So we are going to duel. Now, beware with this character. They do have a couple of good combinations, and it could leave you unstuck if you don't get the cards that you want. So let's hope it's not going to be one of them parts where I do actually lose, because I don't want to lose, obviously. Of course I don't. Anyway, so, but with that straight away, we won't lose because we have got literally the parts to make like I say, one of the most powerful cards in the game. It's actually not the most powerful, believe it or not. There's loads of cards that are actually more powerful than it, but up to this point, it's literally, you cannot be beaten by anything else up till when you face the proper ones. But anyway, so hopefully this duel will be nice and quick, and we'll be ready to go and move on to the next villager. But we're going to end it, like I said, after this fight anyway. So So I do believe this game was out in 1995 or 1996. Somebody's bound to say no, it weren't, but I think it was sort of round about then. I'm not sort of sure. Let's see if these two combine. I don't think they do. Oh, they do. Oh, wow, wizard. Okay, that's different. But it's weak. so we're going to use the dragon card. Oh, we could have beaten it still anyway with Ocelot Zero. So yeah, so I'm, like I said before, I'm so glad we sort of started with a pretty set of good cards, to be fair. I mean, it's probably, I'd say it's probably the best set of cards we've had in this sort of game, well, starting off wise anyway, which is obviously good, obviously. So, so let's go with Dragonus the Wicked Knight. Will that be enough to take it out? Of course it will. It's just too easy at the moment, but like I said, it does get a lot harder. I mean, a lot harder. I said that was WoW Wizard earlier. It's not. It's WoW Warrior. What a plonker. Anyway, but that does have to take a chunk out, I must admit. So, so it should be all over the next turn. Hopefully, he doesn't have a sort of combo, but he doesn't. So lovely job indeed. So anyway, so here we go. So this is pretty much going to be the end of this duel. In other words, game over for this geezer. Cyber Soldier it is. So let's see what we can do. So let's attack with Cyber Soldier and finish off with the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Now there is another special feature in the duel as well, which I'll probably will show you hopefully in the next part. So do be prepared for that. So anyway, so that is that done for now, folks, and I'm glad, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And like I say, I hopefully shall catch you in the next part, which I'll probably do a little bit later on. But for now, folks, you all take care and stay safe, and I shall see you for part 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Bye, everyone.